Namaskar friends, welcome back to my channel Living Economics. Today I'll be discussing about the part 2 of the same video, which was all about externalities. So today we will be discussing about positive externalities. We have already covered in the previous video that externalities are one of the sources of market failure. We will be seeing that not only negative but positive externalities also are the sources of market failure. So definitely we will be looking at what is exactly positive externalities. We will be seeing why do positive externalities along with negative externalities make market outcomes inefficient, and definitely we are going to see this with the help of a graphical representation, as well as be seeing some pictures like we have seen in the previous video. So what are externalities? We have already covered this. Very quickly, let us go to these points one by one. Externalities are the self-interested buyers and sellers spill over their actions onto the third party, and these externalities may be negative, which is also known as external cost. These externalities may be positive, which is also known as external benefits, and today's topic is about positive externalities, or how these spillovers or the action of the buyers and sellers may affect the third party positively. So the cost and the benefit which market cannot capture on its own are the externalities, and this is the reason when market cannot capture all the external cost and benefit, market outcome is inefficient, because it is only taking into account the internal cost or the private cost and the internal benefit or the private benefit. Positive externalities are the benefits which third party receives, which are definitely outside the market. That is why we are using the term third party. That means these parties are not associated with the market in form of consumers or producers. Okay, let us first understand these concepts and the benefits which we receive with the help of some pictures. So have you ever experienced these as valuable to you, even though you are not in the market, but you must have or observe that there are few things which are giving you some pleasure, some happiness, even though you have not bought them or you have not sold these things in the market. So just let us look at the first picture. Oh wow, wonderful. I mean, even if it is not happening in front of my eyes live, but still I feel so happy when I see these colorful fireworks. And you can see in this picture that there are thousands of people standing who are not the buyers of these fireworks, who are not the sellers of these fireworks, but they are definitely enjoying these fireworks. I believe it is happening in US on the occasion of 4th July, which is their Independence Day. Mostly government plays fireworks on 4th July, and all of Americans can enjoy these things and are feeling happy about it. I am not an American, but still I see this picture, and I'm sure when the moment you have seen this picture, you must have felt good about it. So this is the benefit which you are receiving, the pleasure which you are receiving, these beautiful pictures or these fireworks, and you can imagine if it happens on your sky. Second picture, a beautiful garden which is not definitely maintained by you. Imagine this garden is maintained by a neighborhood, right? I'm sure there is no one who would not like it, who would want to see these gardens, the flowers which are being maintained, and therefore this particular garden is having external benefits. That means you're the third party who has not maintained this garden, who have not sold any product of this garden, but you're enjoying the benefit of this garden having in your neighborhood. The beautiful music. Have you ever felt good about someone playing music next to your door and you are enjoying that music? So it depends. Definitely when you have something like exams, you won't be able to enjoy these musics, but if you have leisure time and somebody next door is playing some music and you're enjoying, that means you are getting external benefits from that piano or from any music played by the neighbor. I have a club here near Domlur, and whenever they have New Year Eve, they play loud music, and for that particular period of time I enjoy that loud music because I can feel the New Year's happening, and I don't go outside. So definitely that is something which gives me external benefit of Domlur club playing music. Definitely it should be up to an extent, like up to 12 or maybe 12:30. Beyond that, the benefits of receiving that music would turn into a cost if I have to sleep and I'm not able to sleep. So the next picture is education. Education brings awareness in the society. It makes a bad person good person if you're educated. Mostly it has been observed. If you are literate, you can read out the letters for those who are illiterate, So obviously those who cannot read and write are getting benefits of your literacy. You can read the letters for them, you can write the letters for them. Okay, maybe the person who is not ever educated or literate is getting benefit of you being in the market of education, where you have received education or literacy from somewhere. Then vaccination. So this is, I believe, the polio drop, and if everyone is vaccinated, the disease will not spread to the others. So vaccination not only helps you as a human being, but also helps other, because spreading the disease is being prevented by vaccines. So vaccinations do have external benefits. In the same manner, masks do have external benefits. If you mask yourself, you will not be able to spread the disease to others. In case of corona, you can see why we're saying mask does have positive externalities, because mask not only helps you in preventing the disease, but it also helps others in preventing the disease. So that's why we say that when people are getting benefits of some things, they should also be added in the market. So we have seen through pictures how there are few markets, there are few goods and services which may have external benefits, in the sense these goods are not being directly consumed by the people who are receiving these benefits. And if they receive these benefits, we understand that market is not projecting a right amount, because if I ask my neighbor to read a letter which is in Kannada, I should also learn Kannada. So I should also be in the market, or in the market of knowing Kannada. So this is what we say, that external benefits are projecting inefficiencies, because if I'm getting benefit, why should I get benefit indirectly? I should get benefit directly. So let's see these positive externalities and how it creates market inefficiencies with the help of a graphical representation. Like in the previous video, we have, and like for any market, we see here we are talking about market for mask. We have a demand curve which is sloping downwards. We have a supply curve which is sloping upwards, and market outcome in this case is wherever demand is equal to supply. Okay, and in that case we are not projecting any external benefits or any cost in this market. So you can see marginal private benefit is equal to marginal private cost, where D is equal to S, or demand curve is interacting with the supply curve. Right, so this red dot is the equilibrium point, and $2 is the equilibrium price, and 20 units of mask in this case are the equilibrium quantity. Now let us assume that this market exhibits some external benefit. Obviously mask exhibits external benefit. If I'm preventing myself with mask, I'm preventing others as well, those who are not wearing mask. Okay, so but this external benefit is being not captured by this market. Now let us try to see the external benefit in this graph, in this market, by adding $1 into the demand curve. So we are assuming over here that external benefit is equal to $1 per mask. Now if we add this in a demand curve, we will get a new demand curve which will be equal to marginal social benefit. So you can see here that the moment you add $1 in the demand curve, it becomes marginal social benefit curve, which is equal to marginal private benefit plus marginal external benefit, which we have already added as $1. So you can see the demand curve shift towards right. Now when demand curve shift towards right, the amount which was projected by the market as an efficient amount earlier with the red dot, if you can see the red equilibrium, which was 20, will be seen as underproduced or underconsumed, because if we look into the socially optimal level, marginal social benefit is equal to marginal social cost at 25 units. Okay, so this green dot which you can see is the equilibrium point, where marginal social benefit is equal to marginal social cost, and the equilibrium quantity over here is 25 units with price $2.5. Now what government can do is, government can subsidize the rates of the mask, so it can intervene even in the market when prices are going up because of increased marginal benefit, because of adding external benefits into the private benefit, because of internalizing the external benefit into the private benefit of the consumers. So that can be done later on, but right now you see the quantity which is socially required is 25, whereas market, if it doesn't capture the external benefit, can only produce 20 units, which is the equilibrium quantity without external benefit, without adding external benefit. So if you see this blue triangle, this blue which is the inefficiency projected in this graph, and in order to remove this triangle, we need to increase the quantity from 20 to 25. In order to remove this external benefit, we need to add people in this market. Right now, in this market, only 20 are wearing mask, but the socially optimal level is 25. So we must make sure that there are 25 people who are wearing mask and not only 20 as per this market, as per this case. And that is why you see we have some formal institutions like mandatory for everyone to wear mask, and if you're in a car, if you're not wearing mask, cops can stop you. We have implemented some rules. How much efficient they are depends on how much efficient the administration is, but yes, it is increasing the outcome from 20 to 25, or it is reaching towards socially optimal level. Okay, then wait for my next video where we will be discussing about how government can sometimes correct the market outcome, because one of the principles of economics says that government can sometimes correct the market outcome. Till then, take care, bye, enjoy your Diwali. Thank you very much.